Hello and welcome to the newsroom. I am Mary Kanu. The funeral of the 7 Nigerian Air Force officers who died in the Sunday air crash has commenced at the National Cemetery, Lugbe Airport Road, Abuja. The men died in the Beechcraft King Air, which crashed a short distance from the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport, Abuja, after reporting engine failure. Those at the funeral service include the Minister of Defense, Salihi Magashi, all the service chiefs and the family members of the deceased. The coffins draped in the Nigerian flags have already been placed on the open graves. A federal high court Abuja has denied bail to the former chairman of the defunct Pension Reform Task Team, Abdul Rashid Maina. Trial Judge Justice Okonabang, ruling on the application for bail filed by the defendant, held that bail is at the discretion of the court and the court can either grant or refuse the defendant's bail whether he had jumped bail or not. Justice Abang noted that the court is enjoined to exercise its discretion judicially and judiciously with the particulars and facts of each case placed before it. According to the judge, the court took a risk by admitting the defendant to bail the first time, which has only made him a potential flight risk, but also a proven flight risk. The federal government will soon commence the arraignment of 5,000 suspected Boko Haram insurgents held across various detention facilities in the country. Aliyu Abubakar, Director General of the Legal Aid Council, said this during a visit to the Governor of Borno State, Babagana Zulum. Abubakar said the inmates were detained at Giwa Barracks, Maiduguri, and Kainji Correctional Facilities, among others, over their alleged involvement in insurgency. He added that the Legal Aid Council was mandated to provide defense for the inmates. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration on Wednesday said the single-shot Johnson & Johnson vaccine is highly effective in preventing severe COVID-19, including the newer variant. An independent panel will vote to authorize the vaccine, making it the third available in the country hit hardest by the coronavirus pandemic. According to documents released, the vaccine has been generally well tolerated, with no reports of severe allergic reactions, which have been seen in rare cases for the Pfizer and Moderna shots. And in business stories, the Minister of Finance, Budget and National Planning, Zainab Ahmed, has attributed Nigeria's exit from recession to the nation's fiscal and monetary policies as well as the economic sustainability plan. Ahmed stated this while speaking with State House correspondents at the end of the weekly meeting of the Federal Executive Council presided over by President Muhammadu Buhari at the Presidential Villa, Abuja. The minister said another positive story for the country was that the non-oil sector grew by 1.69%, saying this is an indication that the diversification efforts the economy has been pushing is yielding results. And in international news, United Nations International Children's Emergency Fund, UNICEF, has said 55 persons have died of a cholera epidemic in northern Mozambique since the beginning of the year. Daniel Time, a UNICEF spokesman in Mozambique, said nearly 5,000 cases of the disease have been recorded among hundreds of thousands of displaced persons, forcing them to abandon their homes and seek refuge with relatives or in camps. He also said the top priority of the organization is on those who have survived the violence and are now at risk of being affected by infections linked to poor sewage treatment. And now in sports, Nigerian international Victor Osimhen is set to be out until early March after he was knocked unconscious in last weekend's league game. Osimhen fell backwards and hit his head on the turf during the Serie A match against Atalanta on Sunday. According to Napoli doctors, Osimhen suffered head trauma with memory loss and has no memory of the incident that occurred. Doctors say his recovery could be from early March 2021. And that's all for now on the newsroom. We will be back at the top of the hour with more updates. I am Mary Kanu. Bye for now.